What's up, guys? This is Jude Broussard's episode 7 of my sports podcast. Today, I'm going to be talking about my finals predictions for the next year of NFL football, basketball, and then college football and college basketball. So, let's do this. Okay, so let's dive into this topic. So, first off, I'm going to start off with predicting the finals for NFL football this year. So, I think it's entirely based on coming out of the draft. Some teams who came out good were the Chiefs got an amazing running back in the first round in Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I think that, coupled with their fact that they won the Super Bowl last year with all the talent they already have in Patrick Mahomes, could win them another Super Bowl. But then again, the 49ers also didn't come out of the draft looking bad, even though they traded away Emmanuel Sanders, wide receiver. But I do think that the Saints also may stand a chance as they came out of the draft, strengthening their defense and offensive line, which were two parts of their team that definitely could be improved. My fourth contender could possibly be the Ravens, who obviously have Lamar Jackson and came out of the draft with an amazing linebacker in Patrick Queen. Next up, I have NBA basketball, and it was pretty obvious this year. We have two major contenders, Giannis and his Bucks, and LeBron, AD, and the Lakers. So I'm just going to take LeBron, AD, and the Lakers based on the fact that when they played the Bucks, they beat them. So I'd take the Lakers in the finals, but I think the only other team who I'd have winning it would be the Bucks. So yeah. For college basketball, this year was looking good until the coronavirus came along, but one team that really stood out to me was actually Dayton. Even though they weren't at the top of your boards, Dayton played really good. I also think it would either going to be Dayton, Kansas, or Baylor. Dayton maybe because they had the number one player in the nation in Obi Toppin, as you may have heard about in my last sports podcast, a few sports podcasts ago. The Baylor was ranked number one for the most of the season, which also indicates a finals team. Then we have the Kansas Jayhawks, who at times were ranked number 2 and were a high contender to Baylor. Next up and last, we have college football. And for college football next year, we know Joe Burrow won it with the LSU Tigers last year, but they lost a lot of their good players. So though I love them, as you can see right there, I don't think they're going to be able to return to the national championship just because they lost too many players to be a contender again. I think it's either going to be Clemson, who still has Trevor Lawrence, or Alabama, who still has a pretty good team. So that's my sports podcast. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.